Today we are here at Central Mall.
Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces past and I'm homebound. Staring blankly ahead, just making my way through the crowd. And I need you, and I miss you, and now
Hi, good morning ladies and gentlemen. I'm Nachari and now we are staying here with Mr.Kenneth. Please you introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Kenneth and I work for Central Partner. I'm the Vice President for Strategic Tenant Leasing.
And that's quite generally about your department and career.
Well, my department is basically we're in charge of the merchandising mix of all the Central Plaza. So whatever brands we put into Central Plaza Mall, Central World, Central Festival. So I look at all the different brands and decide on which brands to put in the shopping mall.
Wow, that sounds good. And how long have you worked here?
I've worked here for 2.5 years.
And what is your work style?
My work style is, I'm very, very open. I don't believe in a top-down order to a lot of my team. I think everyone has an opportunity. Everyone comes from different backgrounds, different experiences in my team. So we kind of open the door and let everyone discuss and share their opinions and their thoughts. So I'm a very, very open-minded sort of approach. I'm not Thai, so I don't do very Thai style kind of.
Okay, I see. And what do you like and dislike about your job?
What I like about my job? I like about my job. I like being able to share brands and making consumers happy. Whenever they come to our shopping mall, they get to do everything under one roof. They can go to the bank, they can go to fitness, they can go to the gym, go shopping, they can go dining. So I'm happy that I'm able to make the shopping mall part of everyone's lifestyle these days. What I don't like about my job, I think sometimes there could be a lot of other ways that we can do shortcut in terms of the process of the job. So sometimes I don't like the process, how it takes to get things done.
Okay. Well, then, could you tell me about your company's strength and weakness?
My company's strength is that we're basically the major player, and in this industry of building shopping malls, we have very, very few competitors. You know, the closest competitor to us is way behind us. We own 20% of the whole Thailand's market share. And the weakness of my company is, I think it's mainly we're trying to go into a more systematic and getting a lot of technology to help smoothen the process. So I think the weakness is we're in the process of getting proper systems into the company. So that is the weakness that we had before, but we're fixing that by having proper system to help. Because we've been established for 30 years, so some of the things and procedures that we've done are still quite old. We're trying to automate it and update the system.
I think I see from like the elevator that we get to use because it's like quite complicated.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Because like we have like the staff provide us like the card, and then they have like many elevators, and then we don't know which one that can come to this building at this floor. So I tie a lot.
Okay, I think maybe because it's your first time,
Yeah.
but it's actually not that complicated. A lot of the new office buildings, they all have this sort of security. Even new condominiums, they have this tab security. It's mainly for security purposes. So when you change your card to go into one floor, you can only access one floor. You can't loiter around, go into any other floors. So it's a security system, yeah. But we had this this office has been here for 10 years, so we've had it for 10 years. One of the first few offices to have.
And what challenges are you looking for in your position?
I think the challenges is, you know, in this industry that I'm in, We can call it the retail industry, we can call it entertainment and food industry. It's an industry that is ever changing, it changes all the time. The biggest challenge is how do we know what the trend is going to be, what sort of restaurants are going to be in trend, what sort of brands do people like, will they still like it today, will they like it tomorrow, what are the new brands from the world coming to Thailand. I think the challenge is making sure that our mall is a favorite today, it would still be a favorite 3 years later, 5 years later, 10 years later, and obviously being ahead of our competitors.
And now your position in the market is like rising star.
Is
In the position, rising star.
what do you mean by?
It's like the leading company.
Oh yeah, the company is it's a leading company, and we're planning to expand within the APAC countries as well. So before we were in Thailand, we have 25 shopping malls in Thailand. We're going to grow the central business outside of Thailand.
Okay. And how do you open the shop when the retailers are interested in the central mall?
How do we open the shop?
Yeah, when the retailers are interested in central mall.
Well, they approach us, we approach them, we sit down, we negotiate, we look for the best spot for them. Then we make sure that they're happy there, and they're happy with the location, the price. We sign the contract.
Yes, okay. And what are you interested in this job?
What do I like? I like being in a job that faces challenges all the time, and the fact that a lot of the I'm a city boy, I'm a city person. I grew up in a big city, so shopping mall has been part of my life, and I think what I like about it is it's something that I'm happy doing, and because I've been in this industry for a while, it comes quite natural and quite easy for me.
And what is your ultimate goal?
Ultimate goal, my personal ultimate goal, or the company's ultimate goal?
This is your.
Mine?
Yeah.
My ultimate goal is to maybe retire in 2 years' time, buy a house in some way, sit by the beach every day. No, I'm just kidding. My ultimate goal is basically, obviously to like I said, make sure that we take one step ahead. I think a lot of our shopping malls that we build these days, they're as good as Japan, as good as Korea, as good as Hong Kong. The facilities we have, the services that we have. So the goal is to continue to make sure Thailand is going to be a strong shopping destination along the same lines of, say, Singapore, Hong Kong, and Japan.
And it's like, how about what do you plan in next 5 years for your
Oh, definitely. Like I said, we're gonna expand outside of Thailand. So my next goal for the next 5 years is to open around the AEC countries. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of central malls opening up. So we're gonna bring our brand, and I think when we bring our brand, people would recognize and make it a pride for Thailand that the Central Group is a strong group that can actually take shopping malls overseas.
Okay, so the next one is like, how do you evaluate success?
Well, how do I evaluate success? I guess I evaluate success by when people praise the shopping mall, when we do focus group, when we survey, we see people carrying, central bags, people spending a lot of time in our malls. I think that is success, because that means that mall has become part of their life. Say in a week they spend 4 days going to our malls, whether they go to the gym, they go to movies, they go to dinner. But if they spend so much time, I think that is success, because we have integrated the mall into part of their lives. So that for me is success.
Awesome. How about like, what was the biggest accomplishment and failure in this position?
The biggest accomplishment. I think the biggest accomplishment is being able to work with a lot of shopping malls from the beginning, and then slowly building it, slowly taking success. The success is what I guess when I see a lot of my tenants, when they see me, they smile and they go, "Oh, my sales have grown. I'm happy. ยอดขายดีขึ้น." And I guess my failure is, sometimes when we open a mall, we think this brand is good for the mall. I guess my failure is if a tenant is not able to complete the 3 years lease that they signed. After a year, they say, "Well, I'm sorry, I can't continue. I have to go."
Okay. And do you have any problems in your job, and how do you solve it?
Well, it's going to be a lot of problems in all of our jobs. Different problems will need a different approach to solve it. I can't exactly tell you how I solve it, but I think the thing to solve it is to slowly understand the problem and then calm down, find out what is the root of the problem, and then sit down, discuss with the team, and then decide to go ahead with the best solution to solve the problem.
This is nice. Quite good.
Because it's such a big company, sometimes it's not a one person, it's a team, it's a big teamwork. Because in our offices we have 8 or 10 departments, and every department forms part of the shopping mall. There's a marketing department, there's the property department, the PR department, there's the human resource department, leasing department. There's so many departments.
Yes. And like, I think we should skip to this one. What motivates you for working?
What motivates me? Well, most people would say money. I think money could be a part of it. If I were to say money is not a motivation, I'm lying.
Simply.
But money is not such a big motivation for me because I'm lucky. I don't have a big family I need to support. So for me, motivation is when I get praise. Like I said, when my boss praises me, or when I see my tenants, because I look at my tenants as not my customers but as my partners. Without them, there is no us. So I look at them as partners, and when I see them happy, when they see me all the time, they shake my hand, go, "Wow, great, I'm happy." And when are you opening your next mall? I'd like to open another one. That's when I feel very happy. And then whenever at the end of the year they call me and invite me out and say, "Well, thanks for your support. I'd like to thank you very much." That's a great satisfaction.
Okay, and thank you for your cooperation today. This is like my honor to interview you today.
I'm glad I could help.
Okay, and thank you, Kun Kenneth.
Thank you.
For this moment. 谢谢。
Thank you. Bye.